On this episode of Lapeef, Let's Talk.
My my woman listened to me, man. You know what I'm saying? And I love to communicate. I love to
So you need
communicate.
a
You know what I'm saying?
therapist. You don't need no woman for that.
No, bro. I don't need no therapist. Let me finish, bro. I don't need a therapist. You know what I'm saying? I communicate to her certain things I want to do. You know what I'm saying? How I want to go about certain things.
So,
And she
do you
listened to
consider
me.
her a
You know,
strong, independent woman?
I most definitely do. I most definitely consider her strong.
Yeah, but she listens to you.
Most definitely. And I listen to her.
Bro,
Yeah, because everybody don't
you
see.
do realize that realistically, like women slow you down. You do realize that, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I know you
Anton,
don't
I'm
want to
good
say
over
that
here.
because listen, I
I
get it.
know
No, no,
I
no,
get
no,
it.
no. I'm good over
Your
here.
chick,
No,
your
this is
chick
me, bro.
probably listening to this.
This is
You
me.
don't,
She's
you
not
gotta
listening.
sleep with her after the show is off. You don't want no
No, no.
friction,
That's
all
not
that
it.
other
No,
type
no.
of stuff,
That's not
bro.
it. That's not it. I'm telling you what works for me. You know what I'm saying? What works for us. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
no,
I
no,
understand where you coming from.
no. It's
Thank
no
you,
us in
Lando.
this. Listen, this is not an us conversation. I don't see your woman on here
What?
with you. This is you by
No, right.
yourself.
You right. It's me and you. It's me and you.
Yeah. So my point is like it goes back to my original question. What could she possibly do for you if you really on your grind and in your bag?
All right, if you guys are just tuning in, we move to our final topic, which is men do not want a strong, independent woman. It's a typo. Men do not want a strong, independent woman. Tawana, coming to you first. Do you agree with that? Men do not want a strong, independent woman. I know you're strong, you're independent, but is that what men are looking for?
I'm strong and I'm independent. Really, that's what you think?
I
I mean,
believe
I'm
so.
just saying.
Yeah, I believe so.
I was married at a young age and dependent on men most of my life. So let's be clear. I'm interdependent. I've always been. And I don't like when people try to put me in a box just because I'm opinionated and I have a mind. Okay. So
What?
let's not confuse the two. Okay. I know better than to be independent in this world. My mother taught me that, and my dad also taught me that because I did have my dad in my life, which a lot of people assume that black women ain't raised by their daddy and don't have a man influence in their life and don't have direction and don't know how to be in a productive relationship. I think that men typically feel like independent women don't want men, don't want to be in relationships with men. And that's not true. Independent women, it's not that they don't want to be in relationships with men, it's that the longer they stay single or independent, where they living by themselves and have their own careers, it's harder for them to adjust and actually partner with men. So a lot of men feel like they're being competitive with them. I know Anton said that. So a lot of men feel like women are being competitive. They trying to earn higher wages. They trying to do everything. They trying to compete. And then that's kind of a turnoff for men. And then women who are independent kind of have their own ways of doing things. So they're kind of controlling it to a certain degree. So this is what I like to do. This is how I like to do it. This is my house. This is, it can come off as like, I'm going to do it the way I want to do it regardless. And I'm inconsiderate of how my man feels about it. And I really don't care how he feels about it. So that's kind of how, it's viewed by men, I guess. And then sometimes they see independent women like, oh, she's always got to be right, or she always thinks she's right, and then one thing about independent women, they want to be in relationships. But what happens is they end up giving their best to their careers. They end up giving their best to education, to whatever other thing that they want. And then even though they want a relationship, they really don't put any effort into getting into a relationship. That's what I noticed for a lot of independent women. They be like, well, I want to be with a man, but they will study all day. They will work until, whenever. They don't put any energy into it. So they don't know nothing about men. They don't actually study men. They don't really care how men feel. So I think that is why, and not all independent women want to be single, but a lot of them just don't know when they've been single for so long, how to break out of that cycle of being single. So if that's what you want, I mean, if you're truly happy being independent and by yourself, by all means. But those women who really truly want to partner and be in a relationship with a man and really feel like I want to change how I am going about life, and I actually want a family, and I actually want marriage, and I actually want these things, you're going to have to make some changes. And that's just the truth. And the longer you're independent, the harder it is. And that's just what it is. And I think that a lot of times what men see is that independent women are masculine, because I feel like they're in the workplace, they're leaders, they're doing all this crazy stuff, like they high earners, they making all this money, right? So that's very competitive, and you have to be like that in a corporate America. But then, do you know how to kind of like come home and have a balance and be like feminine and like, sexy for your man? Like, do you know how to turn it off? Do you know how to do both? And women are good at multitasking, but not all women are. So sometimes women, they don't really respect the masculine man, and they don't respect that man who who wants them to be a little bit more feminine. And so I think that's why independent women get a bad rap. But a lot of times when men say they don't like independent women, it's because like they're codependent and they need to be like validated by needing a woman to be dependent on them. And that is not the right thing either. Like, we both need to be interdependent. Like, you need to need me just like I need you. And it can't be like, oh, I'm the only one that needs this person. Then that's dependent. And so men don't want a dependent woman. I'm pretty sure.
What? Tawana, you are speaking a different language today.
I don't believe that. I just don't believe that. I think that.
Hold on, Josh. Hold on. Josh holding his head. What's wrong, Josh? Men do not want a strong, independent woman.
First of all, let's start with this whole notion of independence. The average woman is not marrying out of her parents' house. So with that being said, there's a good chance that she may have been out of her parents' house for 10 years before she get married to somebody. What is she doing to survive up until that point? She's being an adult. If she graduates from college and goes and gets a job, she has to take care of herself. That doesn't make you anything more than an adult. But what ends up happening is, in that situation, somebody messes around, graduates, buys a car, gets an apartment, and all of a sudden I'm independent woman. Like, you have a regular job. You have a regular job that you go to and you take care of yourself. That's not something that you should roll the red carpet out for. If any one of us
call them that, not necessarily.
No.
Women.
Josh, are you wait, Josh, did you just do a 180 on me? Are you waking up already?
No. It's not that. The thing is that we're always hearing this. We're always hearing this whole notion of, oh, I'm an independent woman and you have a regular job.
Hey, Josh, hold on. Josh, did you take a red pill?
No, look, but what I'm saying is this. Look,
independent with a
no. If JR, Anton, Orlando did any of that stuff, nobody would call them an independent man. They just be a responsible one. So at the end of the day, I mean, what premium is there for any adult, male or female, to be able to take care of themselves? That's something you should do at a certain age. So you can't be 33 talking about I'm an independent woman. You live on your own because you have a job that you go to every day.
Josh woke up today.
Why do men want to put women in these labels as, oh, she's an independent woman?
No, what it is there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with a man wanting a woman that's responsible. Like that's what you're looking for. You're looking for somebody. If you think about it, if you're gonna marry somebody, you're gonna make that person the beneficiary of your insurance policy. Do you want to get somebody that's not responsible? Like so if somebody is,
it don't matter.
Hey,
no.
Josh. Before you continue, like, take one of them buttons down, be like, yeah, I'm in my bag right now. Hey, I want you to get comfortable, pull up another chair. Get her, Josh. I'm just gonna.
There's a difference between like handling your business as an adult and being counterproductive in a relationship with somebody.
Say it with your chest,
you know what I'm saying?
Do you not understand that when men say an independent woman, or when people say that, it's a negative connotation with it?
Because she acting like she don't need a man. The thing is, she might not need a man to pay her bills. She might not need a man to pay her basic bills.
But what you're describing is not what they are talking about. It's not how they're defining independent women.
But think about this, Tawana. Think about this, Tawana. Like at a certain age, wouldn't you expect a woman to be able to take care of herself? Who was taking care of her after she graduated from college?
Yeah.
Who was taking care of her?
To make me go get the rollies,
bro. A woman should be taking care of herself. And why do men get intimidated when
nobody's intimidated by the fact that you can take care of yourself? People are intimidated by the fact that a woman may be competitive within her relationship with her man. That's the problem.
That's what we were talking about.
Now, if we having a penis measuring contest, then you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have a problem with that. So my thing isn't on some, if I see somebody that has maybe a good career and they're invested in their career or anything like that, that doesn't require you to be a competitor in a relationship with somebody.
Josh chose violence.
You know what I'm saying? Like in those situations, you can be Michelle Obama and not be, a thorn in Barack's side. I'm pretty sure Barack, if she wasn't married to this man, she would have her own car, her own house, her own whatever. She'd be partnering a firm and all kinds of different things. But she can get with her man and see a bigger purpose. And look how it pays off.
What are you talking about? She only quit when he went to office.
But she understood the man she was with.
That stuff already.
Look. She had to understand, the man she was dealing with. She could have been on some.
That is the point that a woman needs to understand.
Exactly.
If you have that mentality of independence where you don't need a man, then how do you get past that?
You gotta understand. You gotta understand the bigger picture. You gotta understand the vision. You gotta understand the purpose. You have to understand, those things, because the thing is, you can be a woman that's on track to become a partner at a law firm, to be a doctor, any of these things, and still be interdependent with your man.
Right.
This is possible. Women do this all the time.
Well,
this one is for you, Josh.
Doesn't the YouTube lady have 5 children and she's married? I mean,
you're making me feel real good about myself right now, Josh.
I feel like I understand what you're saying, but what you're missing is that when they talk about strong, independent women, they're not saying it in a positive light.
But nobody consider. Look. Nobody's gonna consider. Think about all the things women do to get considered independent, strong women. None of this stuff is stuff that men get patted on the back for doing.
Josh,
think about it. Think about this. Think about this. There's nothing that you do that a man would say she's a strong, independent woman that would get a man pat on the back for doing the same thing.
Yeah.
There's nothing. Like think about it. If a woman your age has if a man your age has a house and a BMW, nobody's gonna sweat this man for doing that. They're going to say, he must have a good job. That's all they're going to say. But if a woman does that exact same thing, everybody's like, oh, she's independent. Oh, she's this. Oh, she's that. And I'm just like, man, you have a job. Like, you're a teacher.
Why do you think that? There's a reason why that happens.
Because people don't expect women to be able to take care of themselves. So when a woman can take care of herself a little bit, everybody's like, oh man, like fire was just invented.
Well, after a certain time, women started to, thanks to the feminist movement, women start to get rights.
But that wasn't a woman in your generation. That wasn't a woman in our generation. That wasn't a woman even in our mother's generation. We're talking about from our. Look, for the last couple, like if you Michelle Obama's age or younger, you had access to just about anything a man had access to. So you could be whatever you wanted to be. Now, if we talking about grandmothers and things like that, then yeah, we can talk about, how there may have been some things holding women back. But, if you're a woman from age 60 or younger, if you became whatever you became that. It's not like you had to choose between that and a life with a man. Like, you could have did both, literally.
Yeah.
All right, Landon, I'm coming to you. Men do not want strong, independent women.
Man, I feel like that strong, independent woman thing is kind of blown out of proportion. And the reason why I say that is because I know a few brothers who, in relationships, married, and they women bring more to the table, than they do. And they've said this out of their own mouths, but they're happy with that. They're content with that. It's nothing like it's not one of those situations where a lot of them like, man, you know what? They like, I don't want to be with somebody who I can't build with. You know what I'm saying? They're able to build with these. They were able to build with these women. You know what I'm saying? So me personally, I don't see nothing wrong. If you want to call her strong, independent because she's doing what she's supposed to, got a nice place, job, she doing what an adult's supposed to do. That's the type of individual, type of woman from my perspective. I mean,
but
I can
do
deal
men
with.
want?
You know what I'm saying?
Do men want strong, independent women?
Man,
come on, Lando.
Me personally, yeah.
Me personally, bro.
I do.
Oh,
Me personally,
really?
I do, man. I do. You know what I'm saying? I definitely want to be a strong woman, bro. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me. Every brother ain't like that.
What do you mean by strong woman? See, that's the thing. Everybody means something different because Josh means something different than what everybody else means. So what exactly,
All right, Lando, go ahead and tell us what a strong, independent woman looks like to you.
For me,
be honest.
A strong, independent woman is, honestly, bro, a woman that's just taking care of her business daily. You know what I'm saying? As an individual, as an adult woman, working, handling her bills, doing what she's supposed to do. I mean, it's that simple for me. It's nothing that deep. I think sometimes we've made it way, way deeper than what it should be, man. You know what I'm saying? You adult. You a grown woman taking care of your business, and you're not complaining about it. You handling it accordingly. You know what I'm saying? That's appealing to me. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of woman I would love to be with. I don't want no woman who, she not trying to make nothing happen out here. That's a turn off for me. That's not somebody I can build something with. If I'm with a woman, I'm with her because we can help each other. You know what I'm saying? And you got to be strong to help each other.
But why would you want help from a woman, bro? What could she possibly help you with?
See, there go that boy.
Man.
What can
she possibly help you with?
Have you been with a strong, independent woman before?
You're doing your thing, and you living in a space to where the only thing you focused on is being the best version of you. What possibly could a woman do for a man in that space, in that state?
Say it again, bro.
If you living in your purpose and you the best version of you, right? Because me personally, when I'm on my grind, I ain't thinking about sex. I ain't thinking about nothing but getting what I got to get and taking care of business, getting to the bag, growing spiritually, whatever becoming the best version of me is, that's what I'm focused on. And so if I'm really in my bag and I'm focused and I'm living and I'm doing my thing, what possibly could a woman do for me in that state? Like, what could she really do that's going to make me any different than I'm going to be already?
Man, Anton, man, bro, to be honest with you, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, bro, my woman listened to me, man. You know what I'm saying? And I love to communicate. I love to communicate.
So you need a therapist.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't need no woman for that.
No, bro. I don't need no therapist. Let me finish, bro. I don't need a therapist. You know what I'm saying? I communicate to her certain things I want to do. You know what I'm saying? How I want to go about certain things. and she
Do you
listens
consider
to
her
me,
a strong, independent woman?
Oh, I most definitely do. I most definitely consider her strong.
But she listens to you.
Most definitely. And I listen to her.
Bro.
Yeah, because everybody don't see.
You do realize that realistically, like, women slow you down. You do realize that, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I know
Anton,
you don't
I'm
want to
good
say
over
that because
here.
listen, I get it.
No. I'm good over here. No,
Your
this is
chick
me, bro.
probably listening to this.
This is me. She's
You
not
gotta
listening.
sleep with her after the show is off. You don't want no friction.
That's
all
not
that
it.
other type of stuff.
That's not it. That's not it. I'm telling you what works for me. You know what I'm saying? What works for us. You know what I'm saying? I understand where you coming from.
No, it's no us in this. Listen, this is not an us conversation. I don't see your woman on here with you. This is you by yourself.
Right. You right. It's me and you. It's me and you.
Yeah. So my point is like, it goes back to my original question. What could she possibly do for you if you really on your grind and in your bag?
Man, bro, she make living so much easier within my household. I come home, I wake up early in the morning. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna keep it simple. I wake up every day to go to work 4:30.
Okay.
This woman makes sure. Now for me, she makes sure I have something to eat. She makes sure my clothes and stuff is prepared. Now she don't have to do this stuff.
So Lando.
She don't have to.
Let me ask you a question real quick, bro. Honestly, have you ever used DoorDash, Grubhub, Uber Eats?
Boy, you a fool.
No, I'm asking, bro.
Shut up, man.
Have you ever used any of these apps? I'm just wondering,
bro. I have.
So what are we talking about?
Man, get out of here. You want to compare my woman to no DoorDash.
No, I'm comparing the circumstance that you listed.
Right.
And I'm saying that's nothing that's like mind-blowing. Like, I don't need, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are we talking about? And you're not gonna be being emotional talking about I'm comparing you. Come on, bro. We just having a real like, don't do the emotional thing, man. Like, I know Drake got a song coming out tomorrow, bro, and from the Certified Lover Boy album. I don't want you to be this way. Like, let's
you
just
don't
like
want me to be me.
Bro. So you are emotional. Is that what you're saying?
I'm in tune with my woman emotions, bro. I'm really in tune with her.
Jesus.
I'm really in tune with her. You can say, hey, you can call it what you want. You can call it what you want. I'm in tune, and I'm gonna continue to be like that.
You know what though? The men who
continue to be like that.
Hey, Lando, you know this guy named Gino Black?
No, I don't.
I don't. All right, don't worry about it, bro.
Men that listen to you, Anton, gonna be single. I'm telling you.
No, men that listen to me
get
rich.
No,
they get rich and they have the options to do what they want. They don't subject themselves to the narrative of anything that any woman is doing or saying. They don't adjust according to society. They create the rules. They're the ones that shape what's going on. Men built this earth. They built this world. We built this country. When do we start subjecting ourselves to how we feel and what everybody else around us is doing? We the ones that determine the course of nature. What is this, bro? Like, I don't understand what's happening right now.
Y'all study monkeys and get y'all behavior patterns from them. What you mean? That's how y'all been doing.
No, we the reason that y'all able to be comfortable. We the reason why y'all have the technology that y'all have. We the reason why y'all able to eat the way that y'all have been able to eat. We're the ones that take the tribe on our shoulders and on our back and ensure that the next generation are the ones that benefit from our sacrifice. So if that be the case, when did we start basing how we feel and how we move off of how other people feel?
Women compliment men and men compliment women. You know, it's a compliment thing. That's why we're in this world.
But I don't need no compliments. I just need you to live.
But you have a wife.
I don't need no compliments. Like, I'm gonna be great regardless. I don't need your compliments in order to do what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go get it regardless. You are the beneficiary of my greatness. That's what it comes down to. Real men understand that. And so we don't need compliments. We need people to align themselves according to how they're supposed to be slotted so you can do your job when I need you to do whatever it is that I need you to do. But I'm going to still do what I do regardless.
Look at how you were made and just do Grubhub then. Why do you need a woman? You might as well get a baby. I mean, she will be just as good.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you this.
All you can do, you can smash it. You can smash whoever you want whenever.
Listen. If it be the end of me, because we not gonna move into 2022 in the same state that we are in 2020 and 2021, bro. Like, if it be the end of me, I am gonna carry every man on my back to living in their purpose and to realize how great they are. You are Lando, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Like, I mess with you. I mess with all dudes that's really doing what they do, but you are really doing yourself a disservice and discounting yourself by not realizing how great you are and the power that you really have as a man, bro. You can change the course of every single thing, but you can't base it off of how you feel or who the people are around you. I don't care who it is, bro. Like it's like your kid.
Right, now I understand where you're coming from.
You're going to do what's best for your kid. Like I tell my daughter all the time, that's my dog. That's my best friend. I tell her, I'll be like, yo, what you doing? She be like, Dad, but we cool. No, I'm your father first. I'm going to give you what you need to be successful. I'm not trying to be your friend right now. And you got to move differently, bro. Like, you got to think differently, man.